morning, I'm Amit Pakuril, and let's begin with the top stories of this hour. US President Donald Trump positive after one-on-one meeting with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. Wider talks continue. Commission for Investigation of Abuse of Authority charged of being non-existent. Many high-profile cases remain unattended. Popularity of Nepali Congress President Sher Bahadur Deuba takes a nosedive. Party President Deuba not spared in his home district of Darilthura as well. And Belgium thrashes Costa Rica 4-1 in the warm-up match prior to Russia World Cup played last night. Now let's move on to the national political updates. The Commission for the Investigation of Abuse of Authority, CIA, an important entity responsible for addressing any irregularity seen in the government offices in order to maintain good governance, is almost non-existent at the moment. The authority has not attended to majority of the cases, while actions have not been taken against perpetrators. There are more than 16,000 old and new cases altogether from the previous and current fiscal year filed at the anti-graft body. The CIA has instigated investigation on 8,349 cases, out of which strict actions are ordered on 4,166 cases. However, only 413 cases were thoroughly investigated upon, while only 146 were taken to the court. It is the duty of the corruption watchdog to inquire on the government officials who have abused their position or have accumulated properties disproportionate to the income, but the CIA as of late has remained largely inactive. It is disheartening to note that an entity that comparatively has better access to facilities, is powerful and has a nationwide network, is turning a blind eye to corrupt officials, allowing them to run away with corruption. Nepali Congress President Sher Bahadur Deuba, who has led the government 4 times in his 5-decade-long political career, has been facing constant criticism of late. While there was a time when the people of the far western and Karnali region adored him, Deuba had to face protests from his own party cadres at his home district Darilthura recently. Darilthura is the same district which, after the establishment of democracy, worshipped Deuba like a demigod. Nepali Congress and its supporters defined the party and Deuba as synonymous to each other. After being elected the first president of Nepal Students' Union 45 years earlier, Deuba's popularity only escalated with every passing year. However, since he became the prime minister the first time, Deuba has been alleged of corrupting the parliament. Among his decisions that went widely criticized are allowing the lawmakers to take Pajero vehicles under subsidized rates, keeping lawmakers locked in hotels to extend his government's tenure, and taking his supporters for unnecessary foreign visits. Deuba has also been accused by many of plotting against democracy of the country by dissolving the parliament in 2002 to pave the way to former King Gyanedra's direct rule. Despite promising to rectify his mistakes, Deuba again failed to live up to the expectations of his supporters when he became the prime minister, as he kept on making arbitrary decisions, which included interfering in the appointment of police chief to impeachment on Chief Justice Susila Karki. These series of faulty and selfish decisions overshadows the fact that his government successfully held the local, provincial and central elections. At this juncture, unless there is a major transformation, Nepali Congress is set to only play a role of the opposition in all provinces for the next 5 years. If the leadership cannot prioritize issues of the public over personal interest, it might take the party more time to improve its image. And time now for a short break. For more news, do stay with us. Welcome back after the break. It has been a month since Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited Janakpur during his 2-day Nepal visit. But the government of Province 2 and Janakpur Sub-Metropolitan haven't yet made public the expenses that occurred during the visit. Even after the province assembly meeting of Province 2 was halted demanding for the expenses to be made public, the province government hasn't done anything, giving way to apprehensions over possible irregularities. The city of Janakpur Dham, which was cleaned and decorated during the visit of Indian Prime Minister, has returned to its previous state. The Bara Biga ground, which was decorated to welcome the Indian Premier, is now stinking again. The main opposition Nepali Congress halted the proceedings at the Province Assembly meeting of Province 2, demanding the expenses to be made public. Not only the opposition, even the members of the ruling parties also demanded for the expenses to be made public. But the provincial government remained indifferent to the demand. It is believed that over 70 million rupees have been spent on welcoming the Indian Prime Minister. Pressure is therefore mounting on Province 2 Chief Minister Lal Babu Raut, who has a policy of zero tolerance against corruption, to make the expenses public. The Department of Transport Management has announced that it is going to halt the issuance of driving licenses for four-wheelers and two-wheelers for the next 1 month. The department made the announcement citing a large number of license seekers and need to settle revenue account. However, sources claim that the inside story for halting the license service is entirely different. A probe conducted by the Commission for the Investigation of Abuse of Authority, CIA, revealed that officials within the department were involved in distributing licenses to those applicants who had failed the driving test. Following stern measures, the anti-graft body, along with the police investigation, the department officials are reluctant to conduct the driving test. A probe by the department itself had revealed that the officials involved in the driving test were taking up to 50,000 rupees on a single day. The department has sent the files of such officials involved in the massive corruption to the CIA. Some 3,000 applicants apply for driving license on a daily basis. Service seekers are livid with the department decision of halting the license distribution, as the 1-month break is bound to aggravate the scenario. And time now for another short break. For more news, do stay with us. And it's now time for our segment, Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
And the question is, why has the CIA shown indifference to the cases filed at its office? And options are A, political games, B, nexus, and C, incapable. The voting is on. Type NAWS, select your option A, B, or C and send it to 8080 to share your opinion with us. Now the sports update.
Sports news.
Armed Police Force lifted the Prime Minister's Cup one-day cricket tournament title with a 6-wicket victory over their arch rivals, Tribhuvan Army Club. Electing to bat first after winning the toss in the final played at the Tribhuvan University ground in Kantipur, the Army Club labored to 209 runs before they were bowled out in the last over. The Army Club started the innings on a disastrous note, losing 4 wickets for 56 runs. Beam Sarki tried to put the innings on track with 45 runs, but a flurry of wickets jazzed the Army Club's hopes of a competitive total. Sompal Kami contributed 36 runs while skipper Vinod Vandari scored 35 runs. Seizing 210 runs for victory, the Armed Police Force romped home in 41.2 overs, losing 4 wickets. Openers Anil Saha and Pradeep Aire put together 138 runs for the opening wicket partnership. Both the openers scored 63 runs each. Prithu Baskodak chipped in with 32 runs off 24 balls. Sompal Kami was the pick of the Army bowlers with 4 wickets. Army Club Sagar Pun was declared man of the series as he received a cash prize of 100,000 rupees. Pradeep Aire walked away with the Best Batsman award, while Susan Pari was declared the best bowler, with both the awards carrying a cash prize of 50,000 rupees each. The Army Police Force won a cash prize of 2 million rupees along with winner's trophy, while runners-up Army team had to settle for 1 million rupees. And in this contest, we had asked the cricket players in Kathmandu what they think about the government's initiatives to promote the sport. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
Public voice.
ग्राउन्डहरु त बनाउन थालिसकेको छ हैन, तर अब ग्राउन्ड भन्दा पनि मेन अब यो क्यानको सेटलमेन्ट जति चाँडै भन्दा चाँडै गर्यो भने चाहिँ आई थिंक जुन आईसीसी को तिरबाट चाहिँ जुन फन्डहरु आउँछ त्यो चाहिँ युज गरेर चाहिँ हाम्रो जुन एउटा डेभलपमेन्ट वाइज अब क्रिकेटिङ वाइज सबै कुराहरू चाहिँ एकदमै समेट्न सकिन्छ।
बजेट एलोकेसन पनि योपालि अलिकति बढेको छ, त्यो स्वाभाविकै हो। तर अलिकति अब राम्रो गरेको खेललाई चाहिँ होइन, खेलहरूलाई चाहिँ अलिकति प्राथमिकतामा राख्नै पर्छ हामीले। र सर्वप्रथम त हामीले ध्यान दिनुपर्ने कुरा चाहिँ के हो भने अब क्रिकेट खेललाई विकास गर्नको लागि के कस्तो भौतिक पूर्वाधार हामीले तयार गर्नुपर्ने हो। हामी अहिले पनि भनौँ न कुनै स्ट्रक्चर न कुनै एउटा भनौँ न सिस्टममा चलिरहेछौँ होइन, राम्रै भइरहेछ। त मलाई लाग्छ यदि हामीले हाम्रो संस्थागत रूपमा हामीले राम्रो एउटा भनौँ न क्रिकेटको स्ट्रक्चर बनायो भने आगामी दिनमा क्रिकेटले अझ राम्रो भनौँ नतिजा ल्याउन सक्छ।
सरकारले चाहिँ होइन अब प्लेयरहरूलाई चाहिँ एउटा भनौँ न एउटा पोस्ट दिएर जो भनौँ यत्रो वर्षदेखि मेहनत गरिराखेका छन् र अहिले हामी ओडिआई नेसनमा पनि आएको छौँ होइन, अनि उनीहरूलाई चाहिँ एउटा पर्मनेन्ट पैसा आउने बाटो चाहिँ हुन पऱ्यो कि।
स्टेडियममा अझ हामीसँग पनि खेल्न लागेको एउटा स्टेडियम छैन। कीर्तिपुरमा पनि अब भर्खरै पनि भनौँ न अलिकति इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेभलप भइरहेछ। मूलपानीमा पनि अझ खेल्न योग्य त छ, तर स्टिल जुन इन्टरनेसनल स्ट्यान्डर्डको हुनुपर्ने हो त्यो अझै भएको छैन होइन। त्यही भएर अब सरकारले अझ राम्ररी चाहिँ क्रिकेटमा ध्यान दिनुपर्छ।
And that's all for this hour. Keep watching Kantipur TV SD for more news and entertainment. Goodbye for now.